folks, how you doing? Papa Joe Hill. I just got tagged in a post by brother Chip, and I'm not going to read the post to you. He basically is asking for people's opinions, but you know, brother, you got to be careful of the opinions. They're kind of like something else everybody got one of, and they all stink. They want opinions about should everything be laid open that has occurred in the White House over the last 8 years. And from that, he went into a little spill about the media. Now, I'm driving, and I don't text and drive. I've recently started making these videos of driving. However, I don't worry about looking at you on the screen. I still take care of my business, and you can just watch my head bob back and forth while I talk. Or else you can turn the screen around and just listen to what I've got to say. Or don't listen to what I got to say. Let's address it one at a time. See, now that driver just passed me. He's over there texting and driving. I don't do that, and I will watch him very close until he gets past me. Younger drivers, they do that stuff. Okay, about the Barry thing in the White House. I think that it's kind of like the Hillary thing. I think Trump does not need to bother himself with it. I think that, let me kill that. I think that he has more important things to do, like get our country up and running. I do believe that he needs to put together a team that he trusts, and I think he is. A lot of his team, I'm liking. I think he needs to have some investigations done, and he don't need to head them up. He don't need to do nothing other than say, get them boys and girls. Yeah, I do think there needs to be some investigation. See, that taxi driver just about ran off the road in front of me. Did you see him investigating that accident back there? Guess what? They was probably texting and driving too. I give him dickens. He can't hear me, but I'm telling him. Yes, I think there's a whole lot of stuff that needs to be investigated, brother. Including what happened in the White House. More concerning to me is all the Muslims and the Muslim sympathizers that he had appointed in Caesars and all this. I am more concerned about how deep them little fingers have reached into our government and into the play of stuff. That's a big problem for me. And I know there's going to be those that holler I'm a hater and a racist and all this. I really don't care what y'all call me. I'm a true-blooded American. And I know Barry was not. And I know he put a lot of people to work that could do some long-term damage to our country. And I think that should be one of the priority things that Mr. Trump addresses. I have made it a point to let everybody know that I'm not the biggest Trump fan there ever was. However, I watched the man grow. I watched the man mature. And yes, at his age, he grew and he matured as he did this campaign. And I do believe that America is at the top of his list. I do believe he is a true patriot. I do believe he loves America. I do believe he's going to shake stuff up. So yes, I think he needs to assign some investigations into several things. See, Stay Route 87, icy roads, drive with caution. I'm not going on that. Good, that's up north of me. Well, here's the 87, but he does need to have some investigations. There's a Hillary sign. A billboard. I ain't seen one of them with the whole dadgum campaign. It might have said Hillary for prison. I don't know. But yeah, overall, I don't think he needs to bother himself with a bunch of hoopla. I really don't. I think he needs to worry about getting our country back on track, getting us some jobs, saving some companies from leaving. He's already started. He's on a good track. They're all up in arms about him speaking with Taiwan president. I don't give a damn if it hurt China's feelings. I don't care. You know, that's their own little problem over there. And I listen to the talking heads about it, but that's for another video. Now, you got into the media thing. See, now I had a conversation this morning at the truck stop with some boys, some men, and one of them, he drove from Prime. He was going on about the media as well. Y'all differed a little bit though, he was wanting to make the media do this, that, and the other, and all this stuff, and the government should take more control, and blah, blah, blah. I explained to him that that's a very fine line that you walk between freedom of press and dictatorship. And yes, we do need to hold the media accountable. The biggest thing to hold the media accountable is us. It's the people boycotting and talking about them and sending them messages. We have a very large problem with the media. There are laws, and yes, I do think that the government should start enforcing some of them that are already on the books. To me, it's the same thing as the guns and the gun laws, where the Democrats keep wanting to make a bunch of new laws and stuff. I'm a firm believer in hogwash. We got too damn many laws as it is. Let's enforce what we've got. And if there's some of them in there that's deadwood, let's cut out the deadwood. Well, it's the same thing on the media. Yeah, they have loosened the rein on the media too much. The media is only owned by what, 2 or 3, 4 large corporations, but we have 500 outlets, and each one of them own 100, and they all lean one way. So yes, there is an issue there. Yes, they do need to tighten the reins up a little bit again. I don't have the answers to it, but I know we have to be very careful. We like to complain about censorship on what you and I say. And we don't like being censored as an American. Very few of us do. Most of us, censorship makes us even more outspoken. Look at me. So yeah, there's an issue there. There's problems there. I do not have the solution to them. I do know that we need to exercise some caution there. So, yeah, there's something there. Yes, I do believe on there that, what we doing here, boys and girls? All right, come on there, big boy. I'll get out of your way. I do believe that they need to share free time with all candidates. When Ronald Reagan was running for president, they had a spell there where they would not play his movies. None of them for the whole election campaign. Any movie that he was in did not get aired. because according to the law, that was giving him publicity, free publicity. And if they did that, then the networks had to give everybody else, whoever else was running, the equal amount. Now, I don't know if that would have been the whole movie or just break it down to how many minutes he was, but as a star, he was probably in the movie for more than 5 minutes. So they had to use caution there. Trump, he used that against him. He would say some of that outrageous stuff, and I think he did some of that on purpose, just to get the networks talking about him. And boy, did they. And they did not offer up the free time to the incoming. That's the place I wanted to stop at. Grr. They didn't offer that time to all the other candidates. And after the fact, there's a whole bunch of them that are whining about that now, the Democrats and stuff, that they should have gave it to all the other candidates. Well, now, y'all got your free time too, and it was usually you bad-mouthing Trump. He would say something stupid, and y'all would jump on there trying to make him out to be a racist, hater, bigot, and all this. Well, you had your shot. Instead of taking your 2 or 3 minutes that they offered you, why didn't you say, "Hi, I'm Hillary, I'm here to sell the country. Vote for me and we'll all sell out." Or whatever you thought your message was. That's how most America got the message. You know? But yeah, I do think that they should offer free time, equal time to everybody. Not necessarily free, but equal time. And I'm not one of those that is thinks everything should be nice and square and equal amongst all of us. Share the wealth. That ain't me at all. But if they run stuff on one, and they was doing it trying to attack Trump. It made for good TV, so they were using it to attack Trump, and the others got the short end of the stick. It happened that way. So yeah, there could be some tightening up there. Yes, I do believe that if the station is attacking candidates, which they were known to do, I do believe that if they're on there and they do a spill where they're talking smack about somebody, and I don't care who it is, then they should offer them the equal amount of time. So if they spend 3 minutes bad-mouthing me and I'm running for president, y'all can't get that lucky. I'm not running, don't get excited. If they spend 3 minutes bad-mouthing me, then yes, they should be forced, or a law should be passed, that they have to offer me 3 minutes of rebuttal. I think that's only fair. A whole lot of the issues that we have today, or for the last several years, and we're going back before Obama's time, is the media has always tried to pick the candidates for us. And they get on there and they will bash the one that they don't like, and they will sugarcoat the one that they do like, and we both know which party's which party on that nonsense. So yeah, I think they should have to offer rebuttal time. I sure do. So, but the overall thing there, we still have to be cautious. And I think, once again, that is something that Trump is a businessman. He seems to be pretty good at picking out good people for the job. If that's a job that we want tackled, or he deems that we need tackled, then I have quite the confidence in him of picking out a good person to investigate it, and then offer up what needs to be done. So, and that's going to be a whole lot of, you know, there's a few sayings that I've always taught my children growing up. Oh, excuse me. And two of them apply to this, and one of them is a smart man is not a man that knows everything. That's just a know-it-all. A smart man knows how to get the answers he wants. And I've also told him that a good boss. Oh, hi guy. That's nice of you. They drove by flipping me off because I took so long passing another vehicle. That was real nice of him. I can feel the love. In his case, it was sex that he was wanting to share, but I can feel the love. But I also told him that a good boss does not do everything. Don't even have to know how to do everything. He has to know how to delegate authority. He has to know how to find the people to reach the goals that he wants to reach. You know, there is no way that Trump knows how to build the real estate projects that he built from the ground up. He don't know all that, but he knew how to get the people to do it. You know, I bet you he don't even know how to thread a sewing machine, but yet he has his clothing line, you know, because he knew how to do it, or get people to do it, you know. So, and I think that Trump is going to do a whole lot of that. I'm very interested to see how this is going to work with him. I've got a feeling there's going to be a whole lot of whining and crying going on. But that's all right. That could be fun too. All right, Brother Chip, there you go. That's my rebuttal. Almost 17 minutes, I'm sorry. But you know me, I'm a talker. Remember, God loves you, and so do I. Pray for our nation and pray for Trump's wisdom. God bless you. Good night.